Oh, they got Caillou! If you happen to be any sort of tech enthusiast, this right here is gonna not interest you whatsoever. However, if you happen to be a kid, a little youngin', then this thing's probably gonna be the coolest thing ever because we have a 7-inch tablet that's preloaded with a bunch of educational fun games to get your kids learning because they're always on screens anyways. You gotta make sure you can teach them something too. Like I said, this is gonna be very uninteresting for you because it does feature a 1024 by 600 resolution IPS display, which is not even 720p, so I'm not even sure what this is gonna look like. It does run Android 10. It has 36 gigabytes of onboard storage with 1 gigabyte of RAM, which will give you some amazing speeds. And you can even expand it with a micro SD card. And really, I guess the best feature about this tablet is the included case that's on it. I'm not sure if it's removable or not, but it's right here. You could drop it and it should be protected because kids just throw these things around like nothing. With that being said, the box is looking pretty nice. It does support 802.11b, G, and N. It has a 3-axis G sensor, USB Type-C of all things, that's pretty impressive, along with a front 0.3 megapixel camera along with a rear 2.0 megapixel camera. Huh, I mean that's pretty bad, but you know, kids can have fun with that. And all of this is being powered by an all-winner quad-core CPU, never heard of it, but I guess it's something. And it does have a 3500 milliamp hour battery that's good for 6 to 8 hours of use. So, I mean, all in all, it doesn't sound too bad, especially for a kid. But for me, I'm like, why? Of course, though, it's not made for me, that's why. Huh, I mean, honestly, I'm a little bit surprised. This actually looks pretty nice, not gonna lie. I mean, this case feels really nice too. Hold on. So it doesn't look like the case is removable, which is probably a good thing. It's actually screwed on the back. I guess it's part of the actual, I guess it's the actual case of the tablet. It's not a case for the tablet. So that's pretty cool. This does also come in pink if you happen to be rolling that way. What? Hold on, the arms actually move, man. So if you don't want the arms, you just want to hold it like this, you could do that. You can easily rotate them back down. Like so. If you want to hold it like this, that way you don't drop it. I guess you can have a grip, although it is a little bit kind of slippery, but it does have grooves. You can even put one up if you want to. I don't know why you would do that, but I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of impressed already. I mean, for what it is, I can't complain. Got some Okulaku branding on the back, along with that 2.0 megapixel sensor. Over on the front, oh, it's over here. I feel like I should have put it inside of the eye, but they didn't. But we have that 0.3 megapixel sensor on the front. Down here on the bottom, we have the power button, along with the volume up and down rockers, along with 2 front-firing speakers. Wow, even some more expensive phones and tablets don't have that. That's pretty crazy. Down here, we do have these bumpers. See this? This thing could take a beating. I mean, I just bang this thing on the desk. And then over here on the right side, we actually have the USB Type-C port, a 3.5 millimeter headphone port. Once again, more expensive things don't have that, along with a micro SD expansion slot. So, I mean, all in all, I'm kind of impressed already for what it is. Also inside the box, we actually have a screen protector. It is plastic, but it's better than nothing. A user manual, some instructions on how to add and hide certain apps and connect them to Wi-Fi, you know, pretty basic stuff. A USB-A charging brick, and of course the surprise of the day, USB Type-C charging cable. Really, all of this is actually impressive. Let's hold down the power button, see if we got any juice. Oh, it's turning on, and I mean, to be honest, for a 600p screen, it looks pretty good. Not too bad. Okay, the loading animation doesn't look super smooth, but I feel like that's how they made it, although hopefully the rest of the interface is a little bit smoother than that. Oh, I'm noticing this. The viewing angles are pretty terrible. If you look at it from an angle, it turns green. You see, it's supposed to be blue. Turn over here, it turns completely green and yellow. Pretty bad, you know. Oh, that's terrible, actually. But, you know, for a kid, oh, up here it's dark. Yeah, I mean, you know, for a kid, it's all right. Not bad. I'm not going to complain. Cool, look at that. Very responsive. The buttons are very clicky. The touch screen. Oh my gosh, that was loud. But I feel like the touchscreen isn't super responsive. I'm trying to raise the volume here. And it's not moving. Look at this, I'm trying to do this, nothing's happening. I guess I could do this, hold it down. Oh, the screen's terrible. Okay, so this is cool. It pops up here. Let's see, we have... Okay, so we can log in as a kid. Okay, sure, I'm a kid, let's go. 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 Yo, this is... Okay. This screen is, like, really sticky or something. Like, it's not slick at all. Okay, I mean, this tablet's pretty bad, not gonna lie. Grown-ups only. It asks you... You can set your own password or just answer this math question. 10 plus 9. 19. If your kid can't answer that. I don't know. So we're on the home screen. Okay, so now we're back to standard Android. We have Android Go. We have all the standard Google apps, Assistant, YouTube, Duo, Gmail, Maps, Gallery. They're all the Go versions. Now let's go to settings here. Pretty slow, you know, but let's get connected to Wi-Fi. It's basically your standard Android 10 interface. Huh, well that's just the darndest thing. I think it only supports 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. For kids, whatever. Okay, we are connected to the internet now. Let me actually open up YouTube. Let's try that out real quick because kids love YouTube. Okay, pretty slow to load. Oh, I can't look at it like that from that angle. It's terrible. Like, you see the viewing angles on this thing? It's bad. So let me search for myself here. Oh my gosh, I missed a letter. This is like, seriously, I'm telling you guys, if you're a tech head, you're gonna hate this thing. It's terrible. The screen sometimes just doesn't respond to the touches. Sometimes it's really good, and then sometimes it just dies. Okay, so, I mean, let's go check out my new Popeyes Wild Berry Beignets video. Okay, so let's get to the video. Make it full screen. I mean, it's not too bad. First of all, this thing is loud like I was saying. Okay, hold up. So this is like a 240p or something. How do I pause this? Like, it's weird. It doesn't respond. So it's in 240p. Let me... If I can get the right touch. Let's go up to 1080p 60, see if we can handle it. I mean, to be fair, for what this is, I mean, come on now. That looks pretty clear for being a 600p picture. I mean, come on now. Granted, the angles are terrible. If you look at it dead on, I look at this dead on. That looks alright. I mean, it's not the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life, but for a kid, this is... I mean, you could definitely see the pixels and everything, and plus those angles are terrible, but you know, it's actually a lot better than I was expecting looking straight on. I mean, seriously, if a kid was showing me a video on this... Oh, I turned it off. If a kid was showing me a video on this thing, I wouldn't, you know, it's not too bad. I could actually watch it and enjoy it. Let's go to gather fruit. I mean, to be fair, I mean, this is looking pretty good. So I want to get some apples. Yeah. Oh, wait, you're supposed to spell something? FRP? Oh, P. T. T. Turn up the volume a bit. C. G. E. P. So, I mean, that was a pretty cool game when I figured out how to play. Kind of embarrassing. You can draw, I bet. Okay, this will be a good test. If I draw something. We have drawing, coloring, and album. So I'm gonna go to drawing. This will be a good test of the responsiveness of the screen. So you guys can see this. Let's see, I'm gonna just pick blue. Let's draw a line. As you can see, the line does get cut out in a few spots. So the responsiveness of the display, not the best, but you know, for a kid, they're not gonna even notice. Wow, I feel like that should be a home button down there because I keep pressing it like a home button. iWawa, is that it? I think this is it. We're in iWawa. I'm hoping this is the app that has all the games. Yeah, here it is. So iWawa is the app. We're gonna log in as the kid again. So we have different options here. We have Montessori, not even sure what that is. First learning, brain training, mini games, kids TV, theme, camera. Oh, the camera. Let's do that. So let's test out these amazing cameras. Oh man. Let me just snap a picture. That's a 2 megapixel picture if I've ever seen one. Let me try to get one of myself. Okay, and let me switch to the front-facing camera. Oh, the camera's way on the right side. I keep forgetting. So, 1990s webcam. Oh my god, they look the same. Wow, terrible 1990s webcam action here. Now, I actually want to see what's in kids' TV, though. Is there actually, like, TV shows? Oh, wow. Shaun the Sheep. Oddbods. There's a different... Oh, they got Caillou! Oh, man. What? Do they have every episode of Caillou on here? Okay, I want to watch one real quick. Let's see. Come on, Caillou. I think... Oh, it's just... Oh, it's basically YouTube Kids. I didn't know YouTube Kids had every episode of Caillou. Video is unavailable in my country. I knew it was too good to be true. There was no way I was gonna be able to watch Caillou on here. They got Teletubbies. Let's try Teletubbies new episodes. It works! Oh, what is this? An animated 3D edition of Teletubbies? Okay, I mean, at least it works. So, some shows work, some don't, depending on your country and all that stuff. So, I mean, for a kid, this tablet's probably perfect. It can definitely... take a beating, because I was kind of nervous when I did that. But the cameras are fine. But you know, it works well for what it is. Kids will love this thing, have hours of fun. Keep them out of your hair, and it can take a beating. Although, you know, the screen can definitely crack. So, I mean, maybe get a tempered glass for this. Although it is inside, if something hits it, smack dab on it, it's gonna crack and you're gonna be out. Have to get a whole new tablet. But at least they're on the cheaper side, so if that does happen, you should be covered. So, you know, if you're a kid, like 3 years old, this tablet's for you.